Salutations and welcome back to another episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Two idiots, one camera, and a review. I'm Wilson.
I'm Berg.
And if this is your first time, welcome. What are we reviewing, Berg?
Tonight we are reviewing Hasbro's Marvel Legends comic 2-pack Defenders of Asgard, starring Marvel's Odin's son and Thor, also known as Lady Thor.
You could tell because it's easy to read that on the box, but we don't care about boxes because we play with toys. These are the toys, tiny, tiny toys, but this is them. Obviously, this is Lady Thor, and then this is Thor right here.
This is Odin's son.
Odin's son?
Odin's son. That's what he's going by.
Yeah, Odin's son.
Yeah.
Odin's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. That's a joke, right?
No.
No, I totally get it.
Okay.
So here they are. This is them. They look interesting. I'm just gonna say.
Wilson doesn't like small toys.
Yeah, let's just get that out of the way right now. I'm not a fan of 3 3/4. I had G.I. Joes as a kid. I liked them then. I haven't seen any G.I. Joes lately. Even if I did, I don't think I'd buy them. I just can't.
They don't make them anymore. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. If they did, I don't think I'd buy them.
Would you buy a Dr. Bond 3 3/4 figure?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
That's the only thing that would get me too. But I just don't like them because I don't think you can get the kind of detail. Not as much detail. There are some things in here that I noticed that I did like. That I prefer my toys.
You like more detail.
I like more detail.
More sculpting. Better paint jobs.
Better articulation. These guys... Thor is awfully happy. Odinson, I'm sorry. Odinson...
You can call him whatever you want.
I'm going to call him Thor from now
Thor.
on. Okay, he's Thor. This is Lady Thor.
They name him wrong because when he looks like that, he's young Thor.
He's young Thor?
Yes.
Okay. And this is his ex, John Byrne.
Yarn.
I call it John Byrne because it's easier to say. He looks incredibly happy. I mean, it's just a weird looking face, man.
We will show you a photo of the Thor Annual #1 where it is straight off of the artwork from Raphael Albuquerque.
Sure. It's still weird looking. I don't know, man. The axe has some good, nice detailing here with this sort of like swivel detailing. Yeah, that looks good. Other than that, yeah, he's okay. She looks interesting herself as well, man. Her lips are funky.
Her lips are funky, huh?
I guess. Oh, maybe not. She just has a weird look to her face. I don't know what it is about it that bugs me. The paint on both of them is just kind of bland. I don't know. It's just, again, it's not the detail.
To buying $80 toys.
I guess
or
so.
$100 toys.
Nah.
Or
But
$25 Marvel Legends.
But the one thing they did fantastic job of is the hammer has the inscription
It sure
on
does.
it. Yeah, it says Thor, and it's got I don't know what I can't remember what the words is.
Because you can't actually read it.
You can't actually read it, but I mean you can clearly tell that there's, engraving on the hammer.
Yes, whoever shall be worthy shall possess the power of Thor.
We all know you love Thor. Thank you.
I do. I was just helping you.
Thank you. Yes. No.
Sorry, it won't happen again. Face.
So yeah, that's basically it. That's what I think about the paint and sculpt. I mean, to me, it's just kind of bland. Any thoughts?
I bought this because I'm a crazy Thor fan, and it's the first time either one of these versions of Thor has been made into any toy. Not true. She has been a Marvel mini-mate first.
Yeah, all right. We can count that, I guess.
Most people would.
Yeah, okay.
It's a toy. Just because you hate toys and like expensive collectibles.
Okay.
So that is why I picked this up. Super excited to get a female Thor. Been looking for that. Happy to get him. I'll just say it right now. He sucks as a toy. She's awesome. They do have the typical former Marvel Legend or Marvel Universe, now Marvel Legends. Hey, we can sculpt. These are pretty well sculpted for the size they are. You know, they're not super sculpted but you know, they're 3 3/4 inch. It comes with the territory. They're very, very good for what they are.
Why did they change the name from Universe to Legends, other than to confuse the shit out of me?
Because Hasbro sucks. They did the same thing with Star Wars a couple years ago. They changed the 3 3/4 line had all these different names, and the 6-inch guys are black, and then they just made everything Star Wars black, and it's insane. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's super confusing. But yes, these are Marvel Universe guys, but they're now called Marvel Legends. And super, super happy with her for the most part. She's got almost every point of articulation Marvel Legends has. The only thing she doesn't have is swivel waists or swivel wrists. She's got ball jointed head, chest, shoulders, biceps, double jointed elbows, waist, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, super crazy awesome rocker ankles. Every point of articulation. The paint job isn't the greatest, but again, they're both on par with everything that's come in this size and scale.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're not the best examples, but they're by far not the worst examples of this. For him, articulation wise, he is obviously where they saved the money, because he is this Hasbro new version of articulation, where he has no chest or waist joint whatsoever, making most of his other articulation kind of pointless. He has no wrist articulation.
He doesn't have waist?
He does not have a waist at all.
Jesus.
It's terrible.
And his arm articulation can't even bend. Whoops.
Yeah.
Shocking out. Trademark 2016. It can't even bend all the way. That's as far as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
That's it. That's pathetic.
Yeah. Calm down.
It's pathetic.
I know, but it's par for the course.
I'm just saying.
Yes, 2 of these guys cost less than Marvel Legends. That is correct. He's got the big bicep, which they've never articulated well most of the time, because when they make it double jointed, it just looks huge and monkey arms, and they have these stupid elbows of Hasbro. But he does have double jointed knees. He has hips, and he's got the super awesome ankles, which are totally pointless if you can't turn his waist or use his, non-existent thigh articulation. Like you said, Yarnbjorn is amazing. It's actually better sculpted than the Marvel Legends one that you got with the Odin Build-A-Figure wave, which is the one thing that bothers me, or really annoys me, I guess I should say, because
the fact that that's better than the
it's
larger
better
version.
sculpted than the larger version. And this one's actually more comic accurate.
Yeah.
In every detail than the big one, which, again, you. And like I said, this guy, looks happy, but he literally looks. I'll show you a picture of the cover. It looks great.
Well, and those are the accessories, right?
Those
that's
are
it.
Yeah.
Hammer and
They both come
axe.
with a hammer.
Yeah. Well, I want to just mention
for me, all the accessories they would need.
The axe doesn't stay in this guy's hand at all that well. Personally, I think it sucks.
Okay.
I wouldn't be too happy with that.
I have no problem with it.
Okay.
It's pretty much like every Marvel Legends, Marvel Universe guy I have.
Size comparisons.
Do some size comparisons. Together, they look great. I would expect Thor to be much taller than she is, just because that's how he's drawn. For starters, here's Old Man Logan, and he's appropriately shorter than they should be, because he's not puck short, but he is really small. He's not Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman was a terrible choice because he's taller than everybody. I think the 3 of them look great together. They look wonderful. Here they are with Spider-Man. Again, he's a younger guy, skinnier guy, look great. Totally feel they work well together. Here's Ulick, a Thor villain. They look fine together. I actually think Ulick is really small, and
You look what?
your mom.
Touche. Perfect answer.
So, for what he is, they looked alright. He's actually too small.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with him. And here is Oliver Copiel's Thor sculpt, and Thor gets shorter the older he gets, I guess. These two look great together. And he got a giant hammer. She has the hammer that came with every other Thor figures.
And then here they are next to a pencil sharpener. So, final thoughts on them, Mr. Berg.
My final thoughts on her would be 4 hammers. Because she's good enough. She does have some flaws, but nothing that bothers me too much. He's a piece of crap, in my opinion. Terrible articulation scheme. I hate you, Hasbro. Get it. Just give me a goddamn waist. Just a swivel waist. I don't even, if you don't want to give me torso swivel, fine. Just give me a waist or something, you pieces of shit. And yeah, his arm articulation annoys me. No wrist articulation annoys me. So yeah, I'm gonna give him 3 hammers for the set, so that it technically is a set. I totally 100% bought it just to get her. I was happy to get him, and I knew it going in that she would be awesome and he would suck.
So you just totally knew that he would be bad.
Yeah, the thing that really bothers me the most is how good his act is. Fuck you, Hasbro.
So did these guys come with a comic book too?
Yes.
Okay. So you
That's
paid...
why it's
Right. So you paid...
$20 for 2 figures.
$20 for 2 figures and a comic.
And a comic.
And normally you would pay $15 for one?
12 to 15
12 to
15 for one, depending upon where you're picking
Then
up.
the $12 to $15 would be more along the lines of her, correct?
No. The current versions are more like him.
Really?
Yes, they have super cheapened up in the last 4 or 5. Ever started with the Avengers movie wave. They have cut out articulation left and right, and the sculpts have all been there for the most part. Paints have gone down. Articulation for the most part. They're getting a little better here and there, but yeah.
So actually, he's more the standard then.
He's the current standard, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Do not buy these. Do not support Hasbro for putting out this kind of... All right? I will give... And I'm trying not to be negative because of my dislike or disinterest in 3 3/4 inch size.
And Thor.
And Thor. I can get past the Thor thing. I've dealt with that long enough being around you. But I'm going to give 2.5 just because she's got better articulation, and I really dig the sculpting on the hammer. Him, I don't even know. I hated him when I first looked at him. And then you pointed out, I didn't even notice, I didn't even look at him long enough to notice the waist, the lack of waist and everything. And then you pointed that out. I just want to go throw him in the garbage now for you.
No.
The only thing that's good about him is, like you said, the axe is the only thing. It looks good. I'm going to give this he gets 1 star at best. I can't even recommend going out and getting this. What comic book do you get with it?
You get her first appearance, Thor #1.
That's the best thing about the set. And I didn't even read that book, but that's probably the best thing, the best value of the set is getting the comic. It's
awesome comic book. Anyone with real taste would read it.
So yeah, I don't know. For the set in total, I'm gonna say 1.5, I guess. I really cannot. I just can't. Just don't. If this guy is the standard too now, you're paying more money to get just to get her. She's the only one worth it, and even she's not that great. That's better.
Yeah, I was trying to make it better while you're going through, and you kept trying to...
I know, you're distracting me by making something better. No, it's fine. She is just like, you're paying more money for basically the comic and her.
So kind of like spending $90 to get Raoul.
But see, Raoul is completely off the board. We're not even going to discuss Raoul because all you gotta say is Raoul and people are like, worth it. Worth every penny. Right? Lady Thor, people are like, man, well, how much? You know, you got a comic? Maybe. Okay. So, really, and I'm only saying that because if you're spending money on this, you're telling Hasbro it's okay for them to put this out. Because if this is their standard, this is what you're going to keep getting. And this guy sucks. This guy sucks.
Welcome to toy collecting in 2016.
Welcome to toy collecting, and welcome to the end of this episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Let us know what you think. Do you have this set? Did you get it? Did you find it? Do you like it? Did you say, F it, no, I'm not buying those? Like, subscribe, comment. We will respond. You can follow me on Twitter @Scabs. How many times do you want to make me say trademark Shock and Awe 2016 in this episode?
One more.
Shock and Awe trademark 2016. You can follow him on Twitter @RaggyFoeSmasher. We also have a Shock and Awe Twitter account, Twitter page. What would you?
Shock and Awe Toys right here.
Right. And visit the Facebook Shock and Awe Toy Reviews page. It's fun. There's all kinds of cool information and photos and stuff that we put up, funny stuff. Please visit. We love to be social. I love talking to people. I like the attention. I need it. I fiend it. So that's it.
Cut.
Bye. I don't have anything to say about him. I don't like him.
Please leave that in. Put that over the credit.